Hey guys, Mubarak here of In Penny Stock. Hope you're doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed my video from yesterday covering how to find the best altcoins. I want to follow up with that video today and talk about pre-ICOs and ICOs that are going on and show you exactly how I did yesterday, how you can go through and review an ICO or pre-ICO to understand how you should feel about their current economics and how they'll do as a currency as a whole. All right, so the one I'm going to be covering today is this one, Zero Coin. Now, initially, the first thing you always want to do is Google it, and you can tell that there's some other cryptocurrencies that have used the name, but this one is a new altcoin that's coming out that pre-ICO, I mean, we picked a great time to look at it. It looks like it's going to actually, I don't know, honestly, by the time this is live, the ICO will probably be started, so you might be seeing a different homepage, but that's all right. I'm going to run you through how I do the analysis on it from website, white papers, okay, the team, funding information, right? How are they going to allocate the funds that they make, and really give my analysis upon it. Again, this is not investment advice. This is just purely educational. I just want to show you guys, this is kind of a cool industry, blockchain affecting casinos and online gambling. And so I really want to talk about that today. And they have a cool homepage, so I wanted to start off with it. So let's get started. First thing I always look for is the web design. All right, with all the different kind of cryptocurrencies coming out today and all the ICOs going on, you need to make sure that they're legit. And so a good UX UI design, right, makes me feel more confident over time. So this, they spent, that means they have a real budget. They spent time. Now that's not the only factor that matters, but again, it just helps. So this is like a cool website. I might be lagging on your screen, but for me it's fine. But I know in the video it could lag when these types of Flash websites are set up. So they really go into details about kind of everything. Sorry, I'm kind of scrolling pretty fast. They really go into detail about how they're planning to achieve their business growth and what interests them as a whole. But in general, let's talk about Zero Edge as a whole. So the concept essentially is that they want to disrupt the gambling industry by allowing for 0% house edge. Now, don't worry if you don't know what 0% is, but base 0% house edge is. I also didn't know, but basically what I found out is that it's the statistical rate that online gambling casinos might have over individuals. And that's why, online gambling can be very boring, right? And what these online companies have done, which I never even knew about, is they've created in a built-in fixed amount that they're going to win, right? So essentially making a pay-to-play system so that you can have the enjoyment and entertainment, but then they built in the win rate so that they can make some money and, keep their lights on. Now, what Zero Edge Casino did, and I did some, I obviously did my research here before I'm showing you guys this, but I'm going to, again, review exactly what I did live with you right now, is they focus on a different business model. Instead of trying to monetize from the players, from the average people who just want to play poker or whatever games they put up on their online casino, they're going to monetize from developers and the platform where they're going to allow other people to develop games and have them set up on their platform. So I thought that was a really cool idea. But as always, what I like to do is start off with the white paper. All right, we need to review this white paper and be confident in what they're trying to state, what their mission statement is, and hopefully it'll outline what we need to know. While this is loading, I'm also going to open the one-pager, and we'll take a look at some of the different features that they show on the site. Okay, so it's great, right? They have a comparison for you of how they kind of hold up against regular casinos. So the house edge is the statistical advantage that these casinos build in to their own blackjack hands, their poker hands, their roulette hands, all of the games that you might play at a casino. I'm sorry if I'm not mentioning the right games. I don't gamble at all. But those, they purposely put in an advantage so that they can make sure that they cover their money. And then they apply fees to withdrawals and deposits, delays. And so it's great that the blockchain, right, it allows the smart contracts and the smart blockchain technology allows the Zero Edge Casino to make sense and exist. So now we have the white paper. Wow, 158 pages. This is actually the long. I actually went over some ICOs before, and one of the longest ones I saw was 68 pages. So I really like that it's 158. Again, quantity doesn't matter. It's all about quality. So let's quickly go through this. I'm hoping for a table of contents. Let's see. The paper also provides information on white label solutions, ICO details, and future potential. Wow, great. So they're listing out a roadmap and really what else they'll be kind of focusing on and able to do. Right. So here is the table of contents that I was discussing. Right. It goes pretty long. Sorry for the lag, guys. Let's go back up. I want to just cover, all of this is very, if you're ever looking to invest in any type of pre-ICO or ICO or token sale, you need to read the white paper, okay? I need you to understand the business, or else, it depend, you wouldn't invest in something, like you wouldn't invest in a house without seeing it, right? And again, if there's some people that do that. If you're at that level of money, I'm not sure you need to be watching this. But again, what I want to do is I just want to get up to, I don't know why it lags so much. 3. Let me go down just one page. Okay, 4 here. Table of contents. Sorry about that. Okay, perfect. So nice introduction, problems. They lay out the whole case, the whole design. You can understand everything. That's how you should feel when you're making an investment. You need to understand thoroughly what you're investing in, what the company does, how the industry works, right? This is why Warren Buffett is a billionaire. He only makes maybe 10 to 20 investments a year, right? Berkshire Hathaway, the company that, to buy one share of their stock, I think it's like 100,000 or 150,000. They have another class of stocks that they created just so that the average investor could afford it, but that's essentially, what it comes out to. So here, and investing in any scenario, the most amount of time, I would say almost 80 to 90%, is the due diligence, okay? The actual transaction, if you decide to invest in something like this or any ICO, putting your credit card information in or your bank account information in or sending the money, that's the fast part. The real part is the knowledge, the education, the information that you need to acquire to be confident, and the due diligence you need to do. So that's what we can get from here. Market analysis, I love it. The ICO, they tell you the token allocation, the information, then the ICO, how they're going to spend the money. This gives me confidence. Again, none of these factors that I'm going to go over in the rest of this video are a clear telltale sign of whether or not it's a good ICO, whether or not it's going to go up. That all depends on supply, demand, luck is always involved. But what we're doing is just like they're doing in the casino and gambling. We're building a statistical advantage. I'm showing you all the important factors that you need to consider when you're analyzing an ICO or a pre-ICO in this case. So great job on the white paper, I would say. The one pager, good information. I can totally get a good understanding. Right, what I would do with these one pager concepts, and this is pretty new. I'm seeing this as a 2018 concept that is being introduced that I haven't seen before, in the ICOs that were going a lot in 2017. So I will go through the one pager, try to read through it. Definitely, there's no excuse as to why you can't read through a one pager. And then look at the white paper for clarification on any things you don't understand. That's the best way to go about it. So first you should prioritize the one pager, and that'll give you a full understanding of the product, the industry, the market, what the ICO is for, etc. And then you can go into the white paper for more detail. So that is the review of the white paper. So far this is checking out. Now another important thing I need to see is, how comfortable are they sharing their team, okay, the management team. I need to be confident in them. What I do now is I look at these people, I check out their LinkedIns, I check out, the people on the team, make sure they're real people, make sure that I'm confident in their experience, okay? Because a company is run by their team. They might have the most incredible product in the world, but if they don't have anyone to actually run the company who has experience, then they're going to fail. So I would recommend you going out and checking out the team. Build your faith in the management team, right? Warren Buffett says that he focuses on, the management team, right? Essentially, they're a critical part because them plus the product allow you to have a successful company. So, the best concept, and Warren Buffett also says this, is the best concept is if you can have a product so good, like how he believes Coca-Cola, which actually, at the date of this recording, I just read an article saying that they're doing layoffs, but separate thing. If you have a product so good that it sells itself and the team doesn't matter, right? Like, that's amazing. But in today's world, in today's VC world, startup seed funding, well, what people look for and what VC funds look for and what you should look for as an investor is a true high quality team that you feel confident that they can succeed, right? So the website is great. I mean, I would definitely recommend checking out on a different browser, or it could be because I'm recording this as well. But they tell you their distribution, how they plan on setting out the tokens, how much they want to give out, the discounts you get. I've seen a lot of these, the sales that when they start for the initial coin offerings, they usually try to provide pre-sale discounts. Here you can see right here is that there's going to be a pre-sale starting. Actually, the date of this recording, it should actually be pretty much started. And then it'll go on for 15 days. And it tells you generally the price of how much you get. So for 1 Ethereum, you'll get 38,000 tokens, which, if you're an online gambler and you want to check out kind of anything like this, it's definitely useful to get involved. But this is great. Advisors too. I haven't seen this actually on a ICO yet, and it's great that they're advertising this, right? CEO at Trade.io, which recently raised 31 million. So it's good that they also have advisors they're showing off. I mean, the whole comfort that I'm trying to get, right, is I need to make sure this is a real company. I'm about to put my money in. I need to know that they're real people, that they're going to be held accountable for my investment. Okay? I want you guys to make sure that you're not putting your money into something that's not even real, because a lot of ICOs were like that last year in 2017, and so 2018 people are cracking down, people are being more on top of their game, so hopefully that leads to better results. But that's kind of a high level overview. I mean, this is looking great so far. What I would pretty much end this on, besides doing my research, like I said, I'm just skimming through. I would read all of this, and I would spend, before you make an investment, about 10 hours on researching, right? Because think about how much money you're putting in. If you're putting in anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000, you want to have a full faith confidence. I would put in at least 10 to 15 hours so that I'm confident that, okay, this is going to give me a return on my money. So the last thing to do is to check their social media accounts, right? Telegram is great. I want to check their Twitter. I want to check their Facebook right here. Perfect. See that they're active here. See that there's activity going on, that they're responding to people. Check out their following. If it's a legit company, tens and hundreds of thousands of followers, they're actively engaging, people are talking about it, then you have more faith in your investment and you can feel more comfortable, right? So some other information that I kind of came across was, one of the things I really keep in mind is, how can I make sure my tokens are safe, my money is safe at this online casino? And if you read the white paper, I found out that what they're going to be doing also is they're going to be keeping their currencies, any bulk currencies, in cold wallets. Now, I won't get into detail if you guys don't know too much about, the system of how cold wallets work. And I hope you guys have your own crypto wallets. But cold wallets are essentially offline, so real wallets kept in safes, and it's pretty much the concept of like how a 7-Eleven make sure that they only keep $50 of cash in the register overnight, or how they say that on the doors, and then the rest of the cash they keep in a safe or they take to the bank. So that's kind of the same concept. So God forbid this company even ever gets hacked, your money is safe because they have enough in reserves. Well, I'm sure that they'll refund it, no problem. So yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty comfortable with this, but in general, you guys need to make sure that this is the process you go through when you look at any initial coin offering. Look at their website, look at their white paper, look at their one-pager, find out about their team, understand where the tokens are going and why they're doing an initial coin offering in the first place, and then also their social media, right? That's a very high-level recap of what you need to do. And all in all, I would spend a day or two at least making sure that you fully, thoroughly understand the investment, sleep on it, get educated. I'm hoping these videos are helping you guys understand what to look for, because I'm starting to repeat myself a lot. And if you've been watching my initial coin offering review episodes, so that is pretty much the gist of it. That is how you can kind of get educated to make safe investment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care.